ideas that you impress upon your subconscious mind over and over and over and over and over again. Become tricks. Build these ideas. This with an idea, that idea will become a habit. A habit is an idea that's fixed in our subconscious mind, requires absolutely no conscious thought any longer. It causes cacti. Mind. When you first started to drive, you were all hands and legs. Every bit of conscious attention was on what you're doing. Same as when you first learned to get dressed. Ever watch a little child trying to learn how to tie its shoe? Totally awkward. Now we get dressed without giving any thought. We may think of what we're going to wear, but not how we're going to get it on. You very rarely see an adult trying to pull their pants on over their head. But it's not uncommon to watch a little child try and do that. You never see an adult trying to put their foot in the sleeve of their shirt. But it's not uncommon to see a little child trying to do that. When the little child gets the ideas fixed in their mind, they never try and do that again. And they just automatically get dressed. If you would consciously observe...
Let's go, let's go. Good morning, family. Rise and shine. Another beautiful, blessed, and grateful day. We are back at it. The whole gang is here. I'm excited to see you guys on here, tapped in and tuned in. We are on the way to the airport. The tour continues, right? We just got back from multiple different spots. We went out to Phoenix, Arizona, just had an event over in Miami, and now we're headed over to the other side, back in Arkansas. So to say we're in momentum, say miracles are happening, massive action is going down in May. So let's go ahead and dive into the day. Today's day, I'm going to be talking about, I encourage you, right? I encourage you to keep going, to not quit, to actually believe in yourself, because I promise you, whatever you're going through right now is setting you up for what is to come. So before we go ahead and get started, right, we got some sleepers in the back seat. We got a long drive, 3-hour drive. So what are you guys grateful for? Grateful to be along here with the family, grateful to be alive, grateful for God, grateful to be healthy, grateful for all the opportunity. You might not know why it is that you're going through what you're going through right now, but eventually as you start going through life and you start experiencing things, you start to understand that what you used to think was happening against you, it was actually teaching you lessons that needed to. Right, we had a flat tire halfway there, right? I remember getting an hour out. We actually ended up getting pulled over for speeding because we were late. So we ended up having to get there, sprint to the airport, and barely caught the flight. Before you reach your biggest testimonies, you start to get tested, and you can go back and see all the things that you've achieved. You probably can relate. So even I'll never forget 2 years ago going to an event, totaled my car. So at the same time, wondering why is life happening to you? There's certain lessons that need to be learned that's going to allow you to grow. So we're on the way over here to Arkansas, and guess what happened last night, right? Everything is getting ready, and Jay gets COVID, right? We're all getting ready. We're ready to go ahead and take a flight. Turns out Jay gets COVID. His whole family ends up getting COVID. So what is the lesson, right? Now he's able to actually go ahead and stay home and attend an event over there in the city, but everything happens for a reason. So you've got to be able to figure out what are you going through and how can you learn from the situation that's teaching you right now. So I want to go ahead and pass the mic. This is actually an individual I've got more love and respect for, and it's been a journey, right? We've both gone through a lot together. We've seen the ups, we've seen the downs, and I've seen him literally be able to just remain like steel, going through the wind, going through everything that he's going through. So Shane, what do you think has been some of the biggest things that attributed to your mindset and being able to keep going, stay persistent through all the wins that's happened the past couple of years?
Yeah, man, honestly, really just being confident in you. Like when Talina and I started doing this journey back about three and a half years ago, you know, I had more confidence in her than really probably I had in myself at the time, because I knew together we could do something really incredible. And it's been slow. It's been a slow grind. It's been a slow burn. But really, the confidence in myself, if I'm going to bet on any single person in the entire world, is going to be me. And right behind me, Talina is the next person. And so there's been times it's been difficult. It's like,
stay in the left.
But like, for real, if you're confident in your abilities and you believe for real that you can do anything, if you can think of an idea, you can achieve that idea. And really grinding out on the personal development. I mean, this morning we started off with Gary Vee, leaving the crib. We had John C. Maxwell. After that, we were listening to Neno from 9 till about 10:15 when his call ended. And now we're listening to Bob Proctor. So we haven't listened to one line of a song at all in this whole trip. We've been on the road for 3.5 hours, 11:11, paint your vision, right? So honestly, if you're gonna believe in anybody, believe in yourself. Believe that you can actually achieve anything that you set out to do. And honestly, it's not gonna be easy. You know, Neno said this morning when he was talking, he had a chance to ask Les Brown, right, the biggest obstacle that you're gonna face in the entire journey of becoming a legend. And Les Brown said it's gonna be you.
In 10 miles,
take exit 49 onto County Road 427. If you can get over those mental hurdles, and you can get anywhere you want to in life. And we're about to head out to Arkansas, get some serious sauce from Sean Murphy, our mentor. And just thinking about even 12 months ago, I didn't even know who this dude was. And then to be able to get into a mastermind with him, be able to have some one-on-one conversations with him, and then we're about to head out for a weekend to spend with this dude out on his ranch, and really get some one-on-one time and just continue to level up. And that's how I know anything that comes on this road, we're going to be able to tackle, and we're going to be able to get to the top one way or another. Let's get to work.
Let's go. I love it. So I want to go ahead and touch on a couple different things, right? Number one is the 6, laws of separation, 6 degrees of separation. I don't know if you guys understand or if you know this or not, but the truth is you're actually 6 connections away from being connected to anybody that you would like to meet in this world, whether that be the president, your favorite athlete, right, an idol, somebody that you truly look up to. So here's the idea here. One of my biggest mentors along the past 5 years, without a shadow of a doubt, is Bob Proctor, right? The individual that taught me the power of the subconscious mind, the conscious mind, and the body, and how to actually align them all on the same frequency. So when he passed at 88 years old, quite recently, I was looking for the next individual that I can go ahead and get that direct knowledge from, because truth be told, the individuals that I study directly, Alex Morton, Matt Rose, or Jason Brown, the top income earners, not just in the company, but in the industry, this is who they study, right? They're constantly studying every day. How can they better their thoughts? How can they be more intentional with their thought process? So I thought to myself, who better than to get closer, to Bob Proctor than someone who's actually one of his direct mentees 20 years ago. And this is Sean Murphy. So this is actually the 3-day trip that we're actually going to take out personally. We paid $1,000 for a 12-week program. So we're going to go out and get this sauce and bring it right back to you guys. But it's literally been over 70 days, day in, day out, filling up notebooks, critical work, intense breakdown of really figuring out who you are, what do you want to be, and your DMP, most importantly, right? Your definite major purpose. So we've been growing a lot, and honestly for Shane, it's been a tremendous amount. It's been a blessing to see, but even more so is actually Talina, right? Being able to see her get out of her shell and really step into the person that I knew she could become. Talina, what is the biggest things that you've been able to take away from this journey as far as your mindset, enduring, and keeping going?
Man, just waking up. For sure, I would say consistency is key, and we hear that so often, obviously. But even as you guys were talking and hearing the GPS woman come on saying stay in your lane, that to me makes me think of, you have to stay for real consistent, because I don't care who you are at all, whether you're first starting off or you're massively successful on whatever journey you're doing. But as soon as you start to not be consistent is really when I feel like you would come out of your lane, you would come out of your journey, you would come off of your success level. And it's, for me, that's how I feel like any time that I have started to derail just a little bit, I notice it's when I'm not consistent. So that's when, you know, doubt starts to creep in, or I start to question things. But I can tell, like someone like Shane, or, you know, you even, D, would be like I'd hear you say something and it would bring me back. And then that's when I actually realize, okay, well, I haven't been doing my journaling, I haven't been doing my personal development, I haven't been hopping on calls, not going to an event, you know, whatever it may be. So I feel like being able to acknowledge that and see that, and like able to pinpoint, okay, well, I haven't been sticking with our plan, you know, I haven't been actually doing that. That's when I know for sure is when that's when I start to lose, you know, the actual momentum. But so being able to see that, you know, like in the past 3 years or so has been huge for me. So now I can get how much that has helped me. So that's my 2 cents.
Let's go. Drop some 7s down below. I told you guys we're bringing the heat, and it's been amazing to see that they went from nothing but an idea in this platform to now being able to take this brand global, right? It's to the point where we actually have educators inside of the company that are actually supporting and rocking this. So when I tell you, hold the vision, trust the process, right? If you can see it in your mind, you can truly hold it in your hand, and they're literally a living testimony of what that means. And this is one of the most exciting things that I wanted to create at the beginning of this journey, is being able to show others that you can create your own brand, you can live a life by design, you can go out and get paid for not what it is that you want, but for what it is that you deserve, and for whatever you're willing to put in, your sweat equity, your blood, your tears. You know, it's currently, you know, it's 11 o'clock. I literally went to bed at 3, had to be back up at 5 to go take a 3-hour flight to go catch the flight. You know, it's powerful when you have purpose. It's powerful when you have passion behind what you're doing, because every day, you know, it's not like we have to do this. We don't have to trade. We don't have to talk to people. We don't have to post. In fact, it's actually the opposite. We get to impact people. We get to lead by example. We get to become the best version of ourselves and inspire others to do the same. So I'm excited to wake up every single day, and you should be as well, because there's no better industry that you can go ahead and create the dreams than the ones that we're in right now, whether it be trading, leveraging your money, or being able to impact people, and truly just being able to give service, right? Being able to help somebody believe in themselves.
In 2 miles,
So that being said, family, that's my training for you guys today on how you can go ahead and keep believing, right? I encourage you to quit. I encourage you to believe in yourself, because the only way that success doesn't happen for you is if you quit, or if you ever make the decision to not believe in yourself. So I love you, family. Anything you guys need, I'm here for you. If nobody told you today, you are powerful, you are a leader, you are unstoppable, and you are going to reach your goals. It is just a matter of time to go ahead and catch up. It's your favorite entrepreneur, Dfinedreams. Remember, you can be, do, or have anything that you can hold in your mind. You can hold it in your hand. Podcast is dropping today. Content is dropping. I love you guys. Let's go ahead and get to work. We're taking a flight. It's game time. See you soon.